Hey everybody, Brandy here doing my comments from the car today. I am in the parking lot at my next assignment, and so I just had a few moments. I thought I'd put up this blog. I had a great weekend. I went to a WordPress camp, they call it WordCamp, in Cincinnati, and I really had a good time. I have been doing websites off and on for probably the last 15 years, maybe even longer, and in some form or fashion or some capacity. And in the last few years, I kind of got introduced to WordPress and learning more about what WordPress is. And this past year, I built my first WordPress site from start to finish, although you're never really actually finished on a WordPress site, but it's live and it's working and functioning and whatnot. So, there are tons and tons of resources online on WordPress because it's open source. And, I have perused the internet and have Googled everything on WordPress that I can think of. I have taken advantage of free online courses and YouTube videos from people out there just, sharing their knowledge and stuff. And I didn't really know what this WordCamp business was about, but it was in Cincinnati, which is basically right in my backyard, and for $40 for 2 full days worth of learning, I decided to go, and I was really, really surprised. One of the things that I was really impressed about is that when they do their opening remarks, they go over the code of conduct for the conference. And one of the things that they emphasize is that there's no discrimination. Everyone is included, regardless of your religion, your race, your political affiliation, your sexual identity or orientation, and that immediately made me feel welcome. You go to these events, and one of your main goals is to network amongst learning something new, and I get very, very nervous about networking. I know it sounds like it on video that I'm an extrovert, but in actuality, I'm not. I'm very much introverted. And the thought and idea of going up to some stranger, striking up a conversation, and eventually giving them my business card is kind of nerve-wracking for me. And so, one of the things that they emphasize at these WordCamps is that, networking is key. And WordPress is an open source platform, which means everybody from around the globe is contributing to this language, this code for websites. And one of the things that's very helpful is if you're in this community, that you've got other people that you can call upon if you've got a question or you're trying to figure out a solution to something and you simply can't figure it out. Well, I was very pleasantly surprised on how easy it was to network with individuals there. And one of the things that really surprised me is that I imagined in my head that when I went to this WordPress that I would be surrounded by a lot of uber techie geek millennials or younger type folks who were, way up there in their technical knowledge, and that I would be intimidated. But what I found is that although there was a wide diversity of people there were a lot of other people just like me. Generation X folks who are, they're just there to learn and, figure out how to make their WordPress look pretty and how to make it more functional. And they weren't there to learn all of the code behind the screen. And it was just amazing on how unassuming you would see these people, and you would never guess that they were into these kind of techie things. And that was pleasantly surprising, and I was really happy to have been able to meet a lot of people and, get their business cards and now be able to follow up with them and, maybe potentially collaborate on a project at some point in time. So that was very exciting for me, and I'm really glad that I went. And I'm glad that WordPress Camp or WordCamp exists. And I want to thank everybody at the Cincinnati WordCamp that helped put that on. Uh, it was their first one, so it was kind of exciting to see the numbers that they had. I think they had around 250 tickets sold, and it was really good to be surrounded by that many other people that were like-minded. So kudos to you all. Thank you so much for putting it on. I definitely will go next year. And now I have ideas about attending other word camps in other places in the country. So you guys take care. Have a great day. And if you need help on your website, give me a call. I am here and available to share the knowledge that I have. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.